All right, this is 2018 question 4 in paper 1. All right, so we can sort of see the pattern here. Two white tiles, two white tiles, two white tiles. No matter what, we're going to have two white tiles. Okay, so there's two white tiles every time. There's four grey tiles, which is a 2 by 2 pattern. And the next one is a 9 by 9 pattern. And then next one after that, it's a 4 by 4, which is 16. So I'm fairly certain, insert, I wonder if we can insert a table or something. I'm gonna see if I can insert a 5 by 5 table here for myself. See if I can turn it into a square. Not the best at drawing I am, and so here's a table, but I want to turn them into squares somehow. So let's see if I'm able to do this. Square. This will work nicely. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So that there. All right. So this here is our gray ones actually, and then the two white ones will be here and here. So two white ones will be here and here. So it's a 5 by 5. Okay, and I'll shade in these ones in gray if I can. There we go. So these ones here are the gray ones, and the two white ones on the outer edge, like so. Okay, this ain't too bad. Okay, next one. Complete the patterns. So number of grey tiles, as we covered earlier, was 9, 16. Oh, sorry, yeah, 16. Then the next one was 25. Next after that will be a 36, because it goes 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 4 by 4, 5 by 5, and then the next one will be 6 by 6, which is 36. The number of white tiles always remains the same. So, and then we're just going to get 11, 18, 27, and 38. All right. Assuming the pattern continues, the total number of tiles at stage Tn is given by this formula right here. Find the value of B and value of C. So we're going to use T1 and T2. Well, we know that T1 is for total tiles. Total tiles in T1 is 6, and total times in T2 is 11. So T1 equals 6 and T2 equals 11. So what we can do is we can replace all the n values with 1. And when we replace all the n values with 1, what we're finding is T1. And we know that T1 equals 6. So it's going to be 1 plus B plus C equals 6. Move it over to your side. B plus C equals 5. Now, we're going to do the exact same procedure, except we're going to use T2 this time. So anywhere I see an N, I replace it with a 2, and that's calculating what T2 is. And once again, we know that T2 has to equal 11. So it's going to be 4 plus 2B plus C equals 11. Bring the 4 to the other side. 2B plus C equals 11, taking away 4, which is 7. And that's what we have here. We have two simultaneous equations. This one here and this one here. Okay. Now I'm going to do with the black equation, which is this one. I'm going to multiply by -1. I'm going to multiply by -1. It's going to turn into minus B minus C equals -5. This means my B value will equal 7 take away 5, which is 2. And because my B value is 2, I can then find out that the C value must be 3. So I found out B and C right there. Find the number of the stage with 443 tiles in total. So our Tn equation was n squared plus bn plus c. We now know it to be Tn equals n squared plus 2n plus 3. Now I can throw this into the calculator using the table function. And what I can do is I can do x squared plus 2x plus 2x plus 3. Okay, I can start at t1, which is 1. I can end at t25 for argument's sake. Okay, and step of 1. And I can look at all these numbers. Okay, now we can see that t10 has 123 tiles. We can keep going. And then if we go as far up as t20, actually, t20 has 443 tiles. So you could do it by trial and error, which means you're sort of saying, oh, look, I tried out t19 and t19 didn't work for me. So t19 was 402, but I tried out t20 and t20 was 20 squared plus 2 times 20 plus 3, which is 443. So the answer is n equals 20. Now that's a good attempt way of doing it, but the way to get full marks and a quicker way of doing it, hopefully quicker, would be this way for full marks. You're not looking for T443 because that would be the 443rd pattern. What you're looking is for what pattern has 443 tiles. So you put this equal to 443. You bring the 443 to the other side. And you go 3 take away 443 is minus 440. You put this into either factorizer or do the minus b formula. We do a equals 1, b equals 2, minus b equals minus 2, and c equals minus 440. You do the minus b formula in the calculator, so minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. You put that in here and you go minus 2 plus or minus the square root of 2 squared minus 4 times 1 times minus 440 all over, what is it, 2 times 1 into the calculator with it, and you'll find that one of the answers has to be 20, like we found earlier. This way is guaranteed to get you full marks. The trial and error method I used earlier is only if you forget how to do the full method. Still worth getting the temp marks, and lo and behold, we get ourselves an answer 20. And the other answer will be a minus number. And remember, terms cannot be negative. You can't have n equals minus 22 because sequences start off on t1 and t2. There's no such thing as t minus 22. Just doesn't exist. Okay, so t20 is your answer there. Okay, and that is question. No, I have no idea what's going on, but that's question 4 anyway. All right, this one.